All right, so here's our vocabulary for Module 10, Lesson 3. And the first word that we're going to start with is the word term. Right? And the word term is means a number, variable, product, or quotient in an expression. Excuse me. A term is not a sum or a difference. Right? So in this here, each of these pieces is a term. So 4x is a term, 7 is a term, and then the solution that you get, ignore the fact that there's an equal sign, but the solution that you get of 5 is a term. All right? So each of the pieces in an expression would be a term. All right, so then the next vocabulary term that we are going to go over is like terms. So the word like meaning the same. So like terms are terms that have the same pieces. So like terms are terms whose variables and their exponents are the same. All right, so what this means is if you have a variable that's connected to a coefficient, the coefficients don't have to be the same, but the variables do. So if we look at this example, you have these different variables, okay? You notice that you have x and you have x squared and you have xy. So here, even though this x squared has the coefficient of 4 and this x squared seemingly has no coefficient, it actually would have a coefficient of 1, they are like terms because they both have x squared. Right here, this has the coefficient 3 has the variables xy, and so does 7 has the variables xy, so they are considered to be like terms. So if you look here, these would all be like terms. All the coefficients that have the variable x squared, so all the ones that are in green, those are all like terms. All the coefficients that have the variables xy, so all the ones in blue, and then all the coefficients that have x as their variable, so all the ones in pink, those are all like terms. So those are the only ones that you could actually combine when you are working through a problem.